Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Connect More live broadcast. All four of us made it on the pod here or on the live stream, and we wanted to connect with you all in live, in person, uncut, unfiltered.
Did you really
Because
just good evening these people? Is that what you did to them?
I did. But we have lots to talk about, and there's lots of timely issues that we wanted to talk about. John, well, first of all, Jocko, I think you want to talk about you're excited about Artemis, right? You're excited about the moon launch, but then John is also excited about Yukon Duke. And Jocko, who do you think this is women's wrestling? Is that what this is?
I think it's a battle royal. It's a women's wrestling battle royal, professional wrestling.
Could be that. Could be that.
Is Duke a well-known college wrestling powerhouse?
Duh.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. Talk about clickbait. Let's claim that Duke is a women's wrestling powerhouse. Let's start that.
You heard it here first, everyone. Going against that other college wrestling powerhouse, Yukon. Is that Dana Taurasi? Is she still playing wrestling for them, or?
Yes, she's still playing wrestling. That's correct.
She's still playing wrestling for them. Okay.
Yes.
See, this is uncut, unfiltered, folks. That's what you get. No edits.
So what are we talking about? What is this Duke and Missouri thing happening?
Duke Yukon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keep up.
Oh, is there? No, I'm lost this week. Sorry.
I mean, did you guys watch the men's Duke Yukon game was that Sunday?
I watched the part that counted.
The last 2.5 seconds.
You seem are you a little cranky tonight?
I have a lot going on. I've got finally my house in Clinton went on the market for sale. There was the Artemis II launch. I was stressed about that. And just a few moments ago, Chris Jericho returned to AEW wrestling. It's been a wild day.
How are you still with us? Like, how are you even with us?
I don't know why he even came in here.
Yeah, the Duke Yukon thing was a rerun from the other day. That's all it was.
Oh, okay.
No, okay, fine.
Is Chris Jericho, is that a wrestler?
No, that's a country singer.
Chris Jericho? No, actually, he's a rock and roll singer.
Oh, rock and roll. My apologies.
He's the lead singer of Fozzy.
No, that's Garth Brooks' alter ego. I remember.
You, Weenus, tell him, will you? Right? Chris Jericho is not only a pro wrestling legend, but also a lead rock and roll singer.
You throw legend.
We can't hear you, Ween. Are you muted, Weenus?
Ween, come join us. Wherefore art thou, Ween?
It wouldn't be a live broadcast without some technical.
When the button is green, you get to talk.
Got it.
Yay.
Well, I had to disconnect everything to get it here. So,
Oh, I know that feeling.
On the road. So
tell me who Chris Jericho is.
I know that feeling.
Are you still in San Antonio, Ween?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I got back Sunday night.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
But I'm playing catch up big time. So that's why I didn't respond to my 60 fucking text messages today.
Hey, no spoilers from San Antonio. That's all content. That's restricted, embargoed content.
The only thing I'm going to tell you is it's Skunks 3, Ruben 0. That's all you gotta know.
That's
perfect.
The Skunks are more than 3 because they were there at the end of December when we were there.
That's good content.
That Elmer Fudd dude, man.
Skunks in the compound. Skunks in the compound too. This time it's personal.
He must have got pretty close to one night because I heard. Because I was inside the house, and he was on the deck having on the patio having a smoke, and then all of a sudden, I heard the cocking of the gun, the pellet gun, and I'm like, oh shit! And I open the door, and I just get this waft of skunk, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be bad.
Yes.
It was so bad. It was so bad. It came into the house too, so we had to like spray around the house. Inside,
no,
because that skunk, yeah. So it sounded like he was pretty close to that skunk, and it's still alive.
Yeah, let's be clear that cocking of the gun that Ruben was doing, it's a BB gun.
It is a BB gun.
It's a BB gun. Like he was pumping the air into it.
Yes.
Which will that take a skunk out? Because I just can't believe that will work.
You'd have to be perfect.
Spray.
You got to shoot him in the eye, right?
Yep. Have to be a perfect.
Did you guys not give Ruben my advice about how to catch a skunk?
I did.
He went over it in detail.
I did. Yeah.
But he doesn't. He'd rather just try to shoot him with a pellet gun.
What's this flea stuff you put in a cat food bowl with Coca-Cola and then they eat it and they blow up because they can't pass gas? Do you know that one?
I have no idea.
Okay, this is the one he's got to do then.
Okay. This is doable.
There's something you buy at these farm supply stores, flea something, and you mix it with Coke, and they go right for it, and then they blow up on the inside.
All right. Well,
could be.
Don't say you don't get any value out of watching our streams.
That's right.
Good. That's good value right there. That's right. Something you're going to need.
People are looking for advice, right?
That's right.
Value added.
Now, one of the things, Jocko, that I did not get a chance to watch the live launch of the Artemis. So walk me through this thing. What happened?
It was beautiful. They had to hold it T minus 10 minutes to take care of a couple things, and then they counted it down, and it was a thing of beauty. It was absolute beautiful. And then I watched. I think John watched on CNN. I wasn't going for any of that, news talking head bull crap. I went straight to the YouTube NASA feed, and those folks put on a wonderful show. Explained everything, explained everything without the weatherman bullshit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't have, what's the name of that guy during the elections? He has that big whiteboard and he's drawing all
Steve Kornacki, sure.
Yeah.
72.6% coming in from Bucks County.
I mean, there was still plenty of math in this, right? Like they
have math.
They cut the rockets loose
to get the rocket off. They have math.
18,500 miles an hour is when they cut the rocket off and they started going off on their own. I mean, that's incredible. Can you imagine that? How fast are you going in an airplane? A paltry what?
Yeah, with 300 to 700 in a really fast one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. At any time during this broadcast, did anybody say, "Let's light this candle"?
Let's light this candle. Listen, you guys missed on CNN Live just after the liftoff, William Shatner, 95-year-old William Shatner.
Oh, really?
And he talked about the fear mixed with excitement and pride. And so if you get a chance to see that clip, it was unsurpassed. He said when he went to space at 90 and touched down, he was filled with sadness that it took him a minute to realize that we're destroying our planet and that we need to step back and realize that this is the only planet we have.
Yeah, I just can't wait, to see the portion of the moon that apparently we've not seen before.
With the pyramids and the alien bases?
Well, I just want to confirm that I think this is our, we can now finally confirm if the moon is cheese or not.
Have you not seen your Transformers movies? Have you not watched Apollo 18?
Yeah. I'm very excited for all of that. And of course we know science is going to tell us there's nothing back there, but pyramids, cheese, algae, mold.
Marvin the Martian.
Marvin the Martian, right?
Where's the thing?
Face-eating amoebas.
There should have been a big kaboom.
Mole men? Will there be mole men involved?
First manned mission to the moon since 1972, potentially the furthest from Earth that any human being has been. That's what's so cool about this one, right?
When do they actually get there?
What's that?
When do they
6
actually
days.
get to the moon?
6 days. I was just going to mention it.
Okay.
It's a trip. It's 6 days to get to the moon.
6 days on the road. But as they go around the backside, they're going to try going further out than anybody's ever gone, and that's kind of cool. That's what makes it different. like, okay, have we done this before? Yes, but it's the test of a whole new system for NASA. You know, it's the United States demonstrating our scientific prowess again, and we don't have some private billionaire idiot owning the rocket. And I dig that. I think that's a great thing for our country.
I'm with you. The space race is back, right? I mean, because isn't China working up something to?
Sure, they're trying. They've got a Mars lander, and they're trying to land. They're trying to do a moon base. Yes.
Yeah. They'll be on 2030. Yeah, they're projected to go 2030.
And India's got a program too now, don't they? And doesn't India have a space program?
Yep. Same deal.
Yeah. So it's on. And by the way, I love how people think that like 2 weeks ago, we decided to create a rocket and shoot it on up there. Right. The reality is this rocket was bolted on to its base in May of 2021. So if you want to go back and look at the political leadership at that time and who your president and leader was, you might want to pay attention to how that rocket got built. But just for conversation tonight, sure. They thought it up in, 2-3 weeks ago, threw it together, found a couple people to fly it.
Nobody's ever thought of going to the moon before.
Oh my God!
Now everybody's talking about it. The only one that could do it.
That's right.
No one thought it could happen. But
a lot of people don't even know the moon is there. A lot of people don't. They don't look up. They don't think about the moon.
Hardly anybody knows this, but I'm the one that brought it up.
And right there.
Everybody thinks it's a good idea.
Right there.
But I'm not going to claim it's my idea. It's not my idea, really.
I think this is all the timing's interesting too, not just because of all that, but because I've told you guys too to watch this For All Mankind, the show on TV about the space race, and it's an alternative history thing, and it just started its new season now, and which all of this is fascinating. We're doing this now because if you've been watching that For All Mankind, it's very interesting to see how they play out the space race in this alternate history, and maybe what any of this could mean today, this trip. Really, it's fascinating.
I saw a political convention in For All Mankind where the placard said Gore Wellstone, and I was like, nope, not going to watch that one. Not going to make it through that.
But you know what? There's a lot. They do a lot of funny things with the fact that John Lennon doesn't get assassinated. Yeah. So when they start a new season, they do this whole news montage of the gap, and John Lennon is in all of them, and it's very amusing.
I love that. Yeah. No, it's good. All right, but let's get to the most important thing about the Artemis II launch this afternoon: the band names. Now, the best band name was Max Q, but I think that's been used. Am I right? That's been used somewhere? Is that like
Michael Hutchins after he left NXS?
There you go. That's it. That's been used. It's still extremely cool. What else you got?
He plays dead? Like he plays dead? What?
No, he wasn't dead yet.
Is that another episode of this show you're talking about?
Oh my God, Brian, are you sure you don't want a shot at the Indian space program one more time?
They didn't take my application. Sorry.
I think my band name out of this whole thing today is Nominal.
Nominal.
Yeah. That'd actually be a really good band name. Like
the second N is Turn the Other Way.
Perfect. Yes, that would be awesome.
So
what do they play? What does Nominal play, Eric? Since you discovered them, you found them.
Absolutely, it would just play one-hit wonder stuff because it's nominal. It's just average.
Got it.
Just get by. One-hit wonders is good enough for us.
More like Right Said Fred, or more like Fastball, or what are we talking?
Uh-huh.
All of it.
A lot of keyboard. Front those keyboards.
Texas Midnight Runners. All of it.
Yep, all of them.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah, they're all there.
Yes. What about SLS? Just SLS, right? SLS would be kind of has an EDM kind of, right? Or DJ SLS, right? Yes. And then it's all like Rocketeer imagery.
Yes.
He's got a helmet, right?
Yeah. I like it.
So this has got me thinking about, have any of you guys seen that Project Hail Mary?
No.
Not yet.
Have you? And did you go see it?
Yeah, we went and saw it last weekend.
Okay, let's do your review of Project Hail Mary. I'm actually interested.
It was a hell of a movie. We really enjoyed it. It was, I guess, I haven't read the book. One of my colleagues at work has read the book, and she has also seen the movie, and she said It's obviously not as good as the book, but we really enjoyed it. It's got a great story. Ryan Gosling is really good. I don't know what you guys feel about Ryan Gosling.
He's always good. You always watch a
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling movie. You always do. You have to.
Yeah, he's really, really, really good in
Always
this.
good.
Yeah, and it's definitely worth seeing. It's got a lot of like scientific mumbo jumbo that you tend to think like, hold on a second, what is this? It's like, just let it go. It doesn't really matter what the science is behind this. Just enjoy the story, enjoy the characters, enjoy the tension and the drama. Very good though.
Isn't it just Armageddon without Steven Tyler's kid?
Yeah, I mean, it does have that feel. It's very apocalyptic. You know, the Earth is in danger. Yeah, it's got that same vibe, but it's more interesting.
Do we need Gosling to save the world? Like, you're that good looking throughout your life, and then we have to add this to it?
I think so.
At least Matt Damon's a little pug looking, you know, a little short guy. And when he saves the world, you're like, all right, way to go, little guy. Right?
I mean, it works okay for Gerard Butler, so I'm just saying.
That's true. So while we're on this, though, I can, you know, you guys expect this of me. I have to nerd out for a second. I have to say, you know, if you've never seen The Right Stuff or read the book by Tom Wolfe, nobody that watches this is going to go back and read that book by Tom Wolfe, but they should, because of all the new journalists, that was the guy that could really tell a story and make it sing. And that story of what we did as a country between about 1950, 52 through 72 was ridiculous. It was a great, you know, it was a great story met by a great storyteller. And if you have a chance, just sit down in front of The Right Stuff.
It's an amazing book. It would be a good one to revisit. I haven't read it in decades, but it was really a great read.
See, I killed the mood. Yes. Yep. No other band names. Wasn't there one about lower the thrust, reduced thrust, something like that? They went to 85% thrust. I thought you'd pick up on that.
Yeah. I think Reduced Thrust is Nominal's first album, isn't it?
Thrust reduction, something.
What did I text you guys earlier about girdling the engines or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
what was that?
Like that? Well, and the other one you mentioned earlier too was Yoko Post. That was your other.
Yeah.
for the day. Yeah. I wrote to you, engines are gimbling.
Oh, gimbals. Yes. No. It's the gimbals.
The gimbals.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. And it's with the 60s sort of motif.
That would be. All right, guys. Have we wasted people's time enough here tonight? Or do you guys have other stuff to do tonight?
Yes. No, we've wasted time. Hey, what I want to know is what happened to Artemis 1? Where did Artemis 1 go? Find Artemis 1.
It blew up on the chalkboard. That's why we have Artemis 2.
Artemis 1.
Seriously?
Yep. As far as you know.
Oh.
I'd have to do my own research on that one.
I mean, I could tell them where it probably is, but you know, it's a family show.
If it was up your butt, you'd know where it is. Is that what you're going to say?
Exactly.
That's what she said.
Right.
So.
Wow, used them all just in a
All right. Let's let these people have their evenings back. All one person who's watching this thing.
One person.
All right, fellas. Well, we'll see you on Sunday. We're going to be taping the pod. We're going to light that candle on Sunday.
Oh my gosh, we're going to be taping the pod. Hey, real quick, kids, we got a new episode dropping Saturday.
Ooh, yes.
And it's kind of exciting for us because we actually monkeyed around with, like, you'll be able to see us like you see us now in this little 4-person box thing. So you can not only just listen to us, but you can actually see us. You can actually see the rolling of the eyes at the hedge during the recording.
Please join us in the little 4 square boxes thing together.
It'll be much more exciting than what we just described. So please join us on Saturday morning when it drops.
Much more exciting.
Yeah.
Do not wreck your car if you're running errands. Sit stationary to watch the show this week.
I can't wait to hear John again talk about man-sizing, manscaping.
No, it was I was looks maxing, wasn't it? But it was just
Manning.
it was just the manosphere.
Oh, okay.
Manosphere's getting a lot of attention. I don't know, dude.
I hear it's a topic on a really hot podcast dropping Saturday.
I'm saying.
Well, hey guys, it was really nice connecting more with you today in this little midweek special live edition. So get back to your evenings. We'll let our audience go, and we'll see you on Sunday.
We'll give you some time back.
Thanks, man.